Hare Krishna. Haribol dear devotees. Hare Krishna. So today we have come for our book study course. In this Sri Namamrita course, we have come to session 8. The first book what we have taken is this Attainment of Suddha and Suddha Bhakti, part 1 we have taken. So in the beginning we are going little slowly because we need to understand the philosophy. Afterwards we will be fast. Once you get used to this philosophy, then we will understand fast, and then quickly we will go. We can finish the books soon. Okay, so in the beginning we will be little slow, so that we will be easily understanding this. For easily understanding this this philosophy, we need some time. That's why. Okay, Hare Krishna. Now we will start with our Guru prayers. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Preshnaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamin Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Vishesha Sunyavadi Pashyata Nishatarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. So we can offer these beautiful flowers, hibiscus flowers, some very nice hibiscus variety. In 2 colors it is there. We can offer these to this Attainment of Suddha Suddha Bhakti book. And then we'll go for Gaunita. For Gaunita, we also have another variety of hibiscus. Nice violet color flowers, sweet violet. So we can offer these flowers to their lotus feet, and then we will get the blessings of them to understand this philosophy and the secrets about the Nama. Okay, now here we have such a beautiful, wonderful Radha and Krishna. They are looking so sweet, so sweet. So they're looking at each other. So now we have to offer them these flowers. So by offering with love all these flowers, very nice, colorful Shamati flowers, no? We can make garlands with all colors mixed, and we can decorate Radharani's hair, and we can give a abhishek with these flowers, flower abhishek. We can do so many varieties. We can offer these flowers to Radha, to our beloved Radha and Krishna. So the point is that we have to get our attraction towards Radha and Krishna by getting attracted by their beauty. We must start loving them. Okay, that's the point. So to show our love, we use these flowers. In the form of these flowers, we show our love. You can take these flowers in both of your hands, filling your hands. You can take these flowers and just drop on them. It will feel very nice. All this you can do mentally. So the mental service is actually very, very, very nice, very, very fantastic. It doesn't have any apparatus. So we are completely concentrating. We are not diverting our concentration anywhere else. So these mental offerings are very good. Okay, so here we see Radha and Krishna with all the Sakhis. So we have big ice cream cake. So this is with full cream and ice creams and the cake is completely made up of cream cake. So this is very nice with cherries and manjari tulsi. We offer them. So let them. You can cut it and give them all, and you can serve them in beautiful golden plates. So it's up to us how nicely we want to serve them. So instead of giving a normal plate, please give them golden plate. So no money required, only your love required. So here we are offering these laddus. These are very nice bundi laddu, very famous in north side. So these laddus we are offering to Krishna by giving that manjari tulsi. After that, after Krishna has given it as prasad, then we will be feeding to our Srila Prabhupada, founder Acharya of ISKCON. Afterwards, we will eat that. After he eats, we will offer it to Prabhupada. After that, we will have Maha Prasad of Srila Prabhupada. So he will be extending his blessings to us. Okay, now we can worship with all these beautiful roses, Srila Prabhupada's lotus feet. And then here we have our His Holiness Manuswami Maharaj Ki Jai. So Keshari Halwa with all kinds of dry fruits and nuts. So it's really nice, very costly way they are made. This Keshari Halwa. So we can offer this to His Holiness Manuswami Maharaj. And then after offering to Krishna, we will offer to His Holiness Manuswami Maharaj. Afterwards, we can have Maha. Okay, so here we can offer these roses to Maharaj's lotus feet. Nice, colorful, double color roses. So we can offer these flowers very respectfully. We have to offer these flowers to our His Holiness Manuswami Maharaj's lotus feet, and then we will take his blessings to understand these subjects today. Okay. Okay, now we'll go for our class, Attainment of Suddha Nama and Suddha Bhakti Part 1, a compilation of the Srimad Bhagavatam classes and seminars of His Holiness Manuswami Maharaj. So in Bhakti Yoga, the third page, if you have the book, please take the book. So now we have come to that question answer session of this cartoon-like book. It's like cartoon book. This book is the Shastrikal book. We presented actually in this way so that it will the devotees will feel easy with the philosophy, because Maharaj is presenting the philosophy in a easy way, not in a very crude way. So now the definition of bhakti is that we give something to the Supreme Lord without expecting anything in back, to cultivate a relationship with the Lord in a favorable mode without any other desire. So these 5 points we are clear now. So if somebody feels that this is not now also it's not clear to me, so you have to go back for the 2 classes, past 2 classes, and hear it again and again and again until unless you are convinced of these 5 points. Okay. So the process of bhakti is that we concentrate on developing an attraction to the Lord, and consequently the attraction to the material things becomes less and less. So now the process of bhakti is, we can even use another word which is easy for you to understand. The process means the practice of bhakti. Process means practice. The practice of bhakti, how to practice bhakti, how to do the process of bhakti, both are same. Process means practice. So the process of bhakti is that we concentrate on developing an attraction to the Lord. So how to practice bhakti? We have to concentrate on developing an attraction to the Lord, and consequently, the attraction to the material things becomes less and less. This is the way. Okay. So we have to start concentrating our attraction to the Lord, we developing our attraction. Concentrate on what? We have to concentrate on only one thing. That is concentrating on developing our attraction. Now we have attraction. Yeah, I have faith. Yeah, I have attraction. I love Krishna. Everybody says this, but it is a general term. Nobody knows that it has got stages. It has got percentages. It varies from person to person. The love one person is having is not the love the other person is having. But we all think we love Radha and Krishna. We are having attraction, affection for them. But it differs. That way that each one is having a different level of bhakti because of that one. So it is a general term that I have faith, I have bhakti, all these are general terms. We should try to understand how much faith or how much bhakti we have. If we can understand that level, then what can we do? We can go to the next level. So this is what is called the stages of bhakti. In the stages of bhakti, according to our situation, according to our bhakti level, they put us in one category of the bhakti stage. Okay, so the bhakti stage is Shraddha, Sadhu Sangha. By this time, at least the bhakti stages has to be by heart to you. So the bhakti stages are Shraddha, Sadhu Sangha, Bhajana Kriya, Anartha Nivritti. You tell with me. You have to repeat with me. Shraddha, Sadhu Sangha, Bhajana Kriya, Anartha Nivritti, Nishta, Ruchi, Ashakti, Bhava, Prema. If we are coming to the school, then we should know this school is having first standard, second standard till 10th standard. At least this much we should know. At least this much we should know that what classes are there going on in this school. So this school, Bhakti Yoga school, we are coming to Maharaj school. That is the school, the Banamana school. When we are coming, we should know at least the standards in which we should progress. That is what is the standard. Number one is standard one is Shraddha. Standard 2 is Sadhu Sangha. Standard 3 is Bhajana Kriya. So like this. Okay. Now we don't know whether we have attraction for Krishna in the Shraddha level, or Sadhu Sangha level, or Bhajana Kriya level, or Anartha Nivritti level. We don't know in which level we are having that level of affection and attraction we are having. But our ultimate goal is that we should reach prema. That is the ultimate goal. But if we know that which standard we are in, then it will be easy for us to go to the next standard. No? So that is why what we are going to do, we are trying to develop our attraction. We are trying to concentrate on developing our attraction for the Lord. This is what we are going to do. So this is what is Maharaj is telling. This is what is called practice. Practice means sadhana. So in English, they also say this is process. So this practice of Bhakti Yoga, while practicing Bhakti Yoga, we are calling this this particular stage as sadhana bhakti. So first of all, Suddha Bhakti is classified into 3 varieties: sadhana, bhava bhakti, prema bhakti. Sadhana bhakti, bhava bhakti, prema bhakti. Suddha Bhakti is categorized into 3 divisions. Okay, in sadhana bhakti, we don't know. Now the problem is that we don't know where we are. But we think that we are having attraction. Of course, we have some attraction, but the thing is that how much attraction we have. The question is that. So whichever stage we are in, we will try to develop our attraction. This is very good understanding. Wherever we are supposed to go to the next level, isn't it? So what we will do, we will concentrate now our practice. In the practice, we will concentrate on how to develop our attraction towards Krishna. Already we have some attraction, but we have to develop it, increase it. In that point, we are going to concentrate. Okay. So the more and more and more we are going to develop our concentration and our attraction towards Krishna. We are concentrating on developing our attraction for Krishna. Simultaneously or consequently, the attraction for material things will become less and less and less and less. So how to find out in which class we are in? The more we are not very much interested in material world, the more we are advanced, because that much we have given, that much place we have given in our heart for Krishna. So that particular place has gone out. That particular place of material things has gone. Attraction has gone. So we have how much we are taking Krishna inside our heart, that much material things will get out. So if we are going to give Krishna 40% attraction for Krishna, then 60% material thoughts will be there inside, and 40% material thoughts will get out, because 40% Krishna is occupying now. So in this way, our cultivation or our practice, or whatever way, in whatever word we use in English, to develop sadhana bhakti, to develop bhakti, this particular stage of developing, practicing again. And practice means what? Maharaj says practice means every day applying, every day practicing the same thing. Practicing, hearing, chanting. So all these are practice. So when we are applying it every day in our life, then that is called practice. So when we are practicing this every day, what will happen? It will have an effect on the soul level. So we want to change the soul level now. We are going to try to understand today this topic on. It's going to be very deep. You have to be very attentive. Okay. So now our challenge is, how are we going to develop our attraction for Krishna, and consequently decrease our attraction for material things. This is what is sadhana bhakti. This is what this practice is called, given name sadhana. It's called sadhana. By our practice, we will be reducing this material consciousness, and we'll be increasing attraction for Krishna. That's all. This is called sadhana bhakti. This is what now we are supposed to do after taking Shuddha Bhakti. Okay. Now, when we are practicing this sadhana bhakti, this practice, Maharaj is quoting from Rupa Goswami, Nectar of Devotion, that there are 64 ways that we can perform this practice. In 64 ways, we can practice this sadhana bhakti. 64 angas are there. This has been given by Rupa Goswami. For Rupa Goswami, this 64 angas has been taught by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So Rupa Goswami, Rupa Goswami has given 64 angas for doing this practice. Every day we can practice with the 64. Out of this 64, nothing is there. Only the 64 are called angas of bhakti. Means Bhakti Devi. If we consider Bhakti as Bhakti Devi, then her angas, the whole body, consists of 64 angas. That is all. So these 64 are very famous. We have done it in Nectar of Devotion, but these are all hearing, chanting, remembering, wearing garland, eating prasadam. Like that, so many things will come. All every day, whatever we are doing. Nothing new. Everything we know. So in this, Maharaj is concentrating on the 5 angas. he says that these 5 angas are the shortest routes to take us a short route. It's a shortcut for bhava. What is the goal of sadhana? Sadhana's goal is to reach bhava. Sadhana has to end in bhava, no? So bhava means we have got 64 means 59. 59 as a long cut and 5 as shortcut route. So these 5 shortcuts, if we are going to take these roads, we are going to very fast, we are going to reach bhava, that city called bhava. So these 5 things are hearing, write down, always sit with the notes. Hearing, chanting, deity service, living in the Dham, and associating with like-minded devotees. Associating with devotees. But that one, Maharaj is giving associating with like-minded devotees. Not everyone. Kaikeyi, she also associated with her servant. And she lost everything. Her husband, her son Ram, everything she lost. So association should not be taken like this. She's a right example for that. Okay. So we have to associate with the like-minded devotees. Okay. So whoever wants to study, studious children, we have to live with them and associate with them. Then we will also become studious. Then we can develop in our sadhana bhakti. So hearing, chanting. So after hearing about all these things, when we are chanting is fantastic. Hearing, chanting, remembering. So whatever we are hearing, that we are remembering. Then we are associating with the like-minded devotees. 4 things we are doing. Living in the Dham. If we are not physically living in the Dham, we are mentally living in the Dham. See, when we are studying all these books, we are, of course, living in the Dham. We are always thinking about Krishna, means our heart has become Dham. So all the 5 only, we have to give more importance. And if we stress to these points, and if we are giving more time to practice these 5 angas, then we can very easily, very in a short time, in one lifetime, it's more than sufficient. Very short time, in not even one lifetime. It's really short. It's a few years we can develop bhava, emotions for Krishna. Okay, so this depends upon the association what we do. If the association is strong, then we will also become strong. So the second question today we are going to finish, and the third question also we are going to finish. Just to bring interest in you, these few questions we will be doing with pictures and all that. But afterwards, we will not go for more pictures, and we will be going for more studying way. Less pictures will be there. Okay. So now, the goal of bhakti, what is the goal of bhakti? To get 100% attraction for the Lord and to please the Lord by favorably serving Him. This is what is the goal of bhakti. This is what Maharaj has told in these classes. Can you see up the classes what Maharaj has taken? From those classes, this has been extracted. These points. Maharaj himself is asking the question and he himself is answering. What is the goal of bhakti? Goal of bhakti is to get 100% attraction. Yeah, I also love Radha. Yeah, I also have faith. Yeah, I also have attraction. But what kind of attraction? How many percentage attraction we have? Can we say that? So, wherever we are, let that be. But let that story be aside. But our goal is to get 100% attraction for the Lord and to please the Lord by favorably serving Him. These 2 questions the answer almost are same. So we are taking these two questions and answer. Today we will finish it. Okay. How to practice bhakti? See, how to practice bhakti. This picture, if you see, you will, whatever I was talking all this time, this one picture will talk everything to you. This is us. One boy running towards Krishna is us. And that is Krishna always asking us to come to him. Okay. So he is so kind and he is wanting us. And now we should develop our attraction for Krishna and we have to run to him. That's all. This is how we have to practice. That means we have to develop our concentration. We have to concentrate on developing our attraction for Krishna. So our concentration should be all the time. How can I develop my attraction for Krishna? How can I improve my devotion for Krishna? How can I love Krishna? How can I increase my affection for Krishna? In this way, we have to concentrate in those topics or those thoughts. This is the third question. What is the goal of bhakti? So it's all raining and Krishna is catching the hand of Sudama and he is walking inside the forest. So what is the goal of bhakti? Our goal of bhakti is to reach Krishna, attain Krishna and catch his hands and walk with him. That's all. This is our goal. So now we will see this second question, how to practice bhakti. How to practice bhakti? To practice bhakti, we should concentrate on developing an attraction to the Lord. Consequently, the attraction to the material things becomes less and less. So when we decide that we are going to develop our attraction towards Krishna, then the material things, they cannot stand in that place. They will start, oh my God, I'm getting squeezed. So those things will run away from our heart. Okay. So now Maharaj is in many classes, he is giving all this consciousness levels. So with these consciousness levels, we can understand what are we. Manomaya. First is Annamaya. Down one, no, you have to read first. Annamaya. Unrestricted sense gratification. It's an animal life. Annamaya. Always thinking about food. Life as food. Their life is behind food. What can I eat? Next, for lunch, what will I eat? For dinner, what will I eat? Afterward, what is there nicely to eat? Eat. So they're always meditating on the food. If we are in this consciousness, we can understand where we are. This is animal life. Animals only think about eating. Okay? Unrestricted sense gratification. Unrestrictedly, we are the senses. They want to eat. They want to meditate on eating things and makes big projects. Cooking, big varieties of cooking for giving enjoyment to the tongue. So unrestricted sense gratification. We always want to talk with the tongue, unrestricted. Anything they want, they can talk. They like to talk because that is the way they express their way of what to say. If they think whatever they are by intelligence or mind or whatever they use, they want to show themselves that I'm a great personality, or I'm a special person, or I am so special, like that. So they talk. So this is what is using the tongue for two things. This is unrestricted. This is Annamaya consciousness. Then Pranamaya, life as energy. At any cost, trying to live a best life. We can see these middle class family people. Somehow they want to get one car. Somehow they want to get one one house, small house at least. So then they want to somehow the wife and the husband both will run and earn money to make the children study this, that. Somehow they want to live a best life. They want to live a best life. They want to give the best things for their children. So this is pranamaya. Their life, they want to live nicely, best life. See how I am living, you see? So then all these three things are material consciousness. Manomaya. Manomaya is a regulated sense gratification. This is these both things, pranamaya and manomaya, they come in karma kanda. Regulated sense gratification. Manomaya. So it's like regulated life as mind. So they think before they do, they're using their mind, but they have regulated sense gratification. Everything is regulated, but in their mind, they speculate many things. So manomaya. Then comes pranam, manomaya, vijnanamaya. So it's called koshas. These are called koshas on top of our body. These 5 koshas are there on top of our body. So this vijnanamaya kosha or vijnanamaya consciousness, vijnanamaya, is jnana yoga. At that stage, we want to learn many things. We want to know the knowledge. We want to get ourselves elevated. Why am I living? Why I have taken a body and why I have come here? So the questions start as a human being. We start the questions, inquiring ourselves. So inquiring starts in a Vijnanamaya level. Anandamaya level, it's all completely their spiritual, and their consciousness is completely with Krishna. So they are completely in the bliss level, Anandamaya kosha. So it is very, very near to the soul. So this Anandamaya is completely making the soul to become very blissful. The goal of Suddha Bhakti is not to attain material happiness. Isn't it or not? So Suddha Bhakti's goal is not to attain material happiness. So that means getting angry, shout, getting angry, or living for the sake of all this Annamaya, Pranamaya, Manomaya. All these things will not be there when we are practicing Shuddha Bhakti, Sadhana Bhakti. That means it has to be, all these things has to be, because Shuddha Bhakti means we should be out of 3 gunas, isn't it? So where is, if we are going to use that Sattva Guna is Suddha Sattva, not that Sattva Guna which is with the Rajaguna and Tamaguna. We are using a Sattva which is Suddha Sattva, which is not mixed with the Rajaguna and Tamaguna. That Sattva is called Suddha Sattva. So naturally, Shuddha Bhakti means these things will not be there in the devotee. Okay, false happiness in the material world is a source of distress. Now, we all know that we are now now and then going back to our moods like Rajagun, Tamagun, and coming back. So we are so doubtful about our being in a Suddha Sattva. We are very doubtful. Whether am I in Suddha Sattva? Am I not in Rajagun, Tamagun is not there, not at all coming in me? Then we are doubtful. So this portion is for us to elevate ourselves to Shuddha Bhakti. So then we should understand this false happiness in the material world is a source of distress. So this false happiness, because me and mind, yesterday we were seeing about the me and mind. This false happiness is also like this one day. We think that we want this, we want that, but after getting that also we are not happy. See, see the smarana of this latest the latest time person or boy, we can say, see what all he is doing meditation, meditating, computer, meditating, so many things, all material things. Buy this, buy that, buy, online, buy, Amazon, buy. So buy. So he wants to buy everything. So thinking that if by buying, he can become happy. So then again he is buying another thing. Then again he is buying some other thing. So he's meditating what to buy, what will be make me happy, what will be useful for me. So, but hearing about Krishna, speaking about Krishna, thinking about Krishna, singing about Krishna, chanting about Krishna, relishing Krishna, somehow concentrate on developing an attraction for Krishna. So, what should we do? We should not think about all these things. We have to think about, hear about Krishna, speak about Krishna, think about Krishna, sing about Krishna, chant Krishna, relish Krishna. Somehow you concentrate on developing an attraction for Krishna. That's all. This is what we are supposed to do. This is what is Suddha Bhakti. That means in Suddha Bhakti, if we are in Suddha Bhakti, we reduce giving, we become stingy in giving our little time also for material enjoyment. We become stingy. We don't want to give any time for this material enjoyments. We want to give all the time for Krishna. Okay. So how will we spend the whole day? We can take up services for Krishna, and we can take up the services which we like. We should take up the services in such a way that it will make us remember Krishna. If we are going to take up some service and if we are not knowing how to do that service, what we will do? We will do a big khichdi. Like we will do it wrongly, and all the other devotees will be, what is this you are doing? Then immediately we will start criticizing those people as if he is doing very nicely. He is blaming me. Like this, all this will become a khichdi, and that's all. That's all. There is no bhakti. It's not going to be any more bhakti. It's going to be an offense one. So we have to select any service which is not involving us to do aparadh. That means we are not going to associate with Kanishka for sure. Maharaj is telling this for sure. Kanishka devotees, we cannot associate, because these Kanishka devotees are coming from outside world. They are associating with material people, and they are coming and associating with the devotees. So they tend to, this is what Maharaj told, the reason is, they tend to pick up bad qualities from those material people whom they are associating, and then bring it and pass it to the devotees. So it's better that we, how to find out who is Kanishka, who is Madhyama, how to find out? Simple way is that let us allow that devotee to talk for 5 minutes. Talk for 5 minutes. We will understand what is he talking about. Hey, your sari is so nice. Where did you get this from? This necklace is so nice. This one is nice. That one is nice. Your car is nice. Your children's dresses are nice. So, so we can understand what consciousness they are in. Annamaya conscious, Manomaya conscious, Pranamaya conscious. And what conscious they are? See, they will advise us seriously. See, you have to get a land for yourself. Otherwise, it's going to be very difficult. So then, so they are in Pranamaya consciousness, and they will be speaking like this. So if we have knowledge, a pakka knowledge, then in 5 minutes is more than sufficient to understand what they are. So we have to associate. Association means we talk to them, we move with them. 6 kinds of association we saw, no? Giving gifts, receiving gifts, and then revealing our hearts to them, and then taking instructions from them, and then feeding them, and allowing them to feed us. This is what is association. So the 6 association we can have with the Madhyamas. But Kanishkas, we give them really respect from the heart. We respect them because they have left the material one and they have come here. They have taken the shelter of Prabhupada and they have come here. But of course, they don't know how to cook, bake a cake. So instead of baking a cake, they will make a khichdi and say this is cake. It will not look like a cake. It will be all what to say? It will be liquid form or something like that. So that's a problem with them. Otherwise, they are very fine. They have left the material world and come for the sake of taking bhakti, but they don't know because they don't spend much time with the devotees, so they don't learn. So what can we learn from them when they themselves don't know? Blind man instructing another blind man, that will happen. So the blind man who is going to fall down in a ditch, he will lead us also to the ditch. So that is why we have to associate with the devotees who are studious, who are, this is what we teach our children. We teach our children, take association with the nicely studying boys, don't go and play with the naughty boys. This is what we are saying. And that is for us also. Association matters. Maharaj is telling association matters so much that a person is so much influenced by the association. He says that our nature, our human nature is to be like a crystal. The crystal, the moment you keep that crystal on top of some blue color stuff or blue color paper, it will immediately, within no seconds, it will become blue. The crystal will become blue. But if you keep that crystal on top of a pink color flower, it will become pink. So how much time it took? This is what Maharaj is telling. He told this and he kept so many pictures. We are going to see about this crystal example. He says the association is like crystal. The moment you also start talking to them, you will have problem. He said the association you are taking it. So like that. So we should be very careful in association. So we have to associate with somebody who are giving us into, or who are encouraging us, and they are also ready to hear about Krishna, speak about Krishna, think about Krishna, sing about Krishna, chant Krishna, and relish Krishna. So when we are associating with this kind of devotees, then we will develop like them the taste for Krishna. So then our concentration for developing an attraction for Krishna will automatically it will raise. It no need to make it very difficult. It's not. It's very easy. It's very naturally we can do it. Only thing we have to restrict our time, and we should not. We should be very stingy in giving our time to anybody except for this kind of association or to any service which is making us to remember Krishna. Is it okay? Is it clear? So this is what we are supposed to do. Then the more and more time we are engaged in Krishna, we are engaged in Krishna's service, we are engaged in association, then about talking about Krishna, hearing about Krishna, then that's all. It's going to be naturally, that attraction of our Krishna is going to develop. It's going to be natural. Okay. So now this Gopi, this gopis coming to feed Krishna, there are some gopis who are appointed by Rohini Mata. This Rohini Mata is sending some gopis to the to Krishna and the Gopas in the afternoon, packing their lunch boga. She is bringing these gopis. They are the maid servants of Rohini, and they are coming, and they are somehow convincing Krishna to come and eat the lunch, because Krishna is running here and there, not eating, giving all trouble. So these gopis somehow they make Krishna to eat. They will somehow feed whatever Rohini and Yashoda has sent. So lunch preparation is made generally by Rohini. Under her lunch is under her the department of cooking itself is mainly under Rohini, and this lunch is mainly under Rohini. So she will take care of this lunch part. Okay, so this is what is they are doing by serving Krishna in this way. The gopis are so much, these particular gopis, they are so, generally gopis, they are so much absorbed in Krishna the whole day. They're all the time thinking, how will I make Krishna to eat this? Krishna is not eating. If I go there, then Yashoda and Rohini will become very sad. Somehow or other, I have to make Krishna, I have to catch hold of Krishna, because he's running here and there. So they will attract him by giving flowers, flower garland, and this and that, talk to him nicely. So in this way, this service is binding them with Krishna. So like this, we have to take some service and engage our time in those service, that then our mind will not get out of for loiter in thinking about all these material world's problems. Sweet Krishna's beauty slips into the tongue of the eyes, just as a juicy sweet. So, juicy sweet. What is a juicy sweet? I remember this jalebi is a juicy sweet, and more than that is a rasagulla is a juicy sweet, and gulab jamun. Oh my God, it doesn't have a comparison at all. Maharaj says gulab jamun and prema. So gulab jamun is also a juicy sweet. So it should slip into our the beauty of Krishna should slip in the tongue of our eyes, just as a juicy sweet goes into our tongue. So we have to gulp, we have to swallow Krishna's beauty through our eyes. These are the things which are going to develop our attraction. It's all so easy and so nice and so natural. For the soul to see Krishna, it's a feast, isn't it? So if you have time, you can simply go to Google and search for some pictures of Krishna and see. It's so beautiful. You just type beautiful Krishna, beautiful Radha Krishna. So then there will come lots of pictures. You can enjoy seeing his beauty. Don't go to the YouTube and find out all these bad things and read that. So yeah, if you want to cook for Krishna, you can find out some nice recipes from YouTube. That's okay. So somehow you manage your consciousness. Okay, so now that sweet Krishna's beauty, can you see? Now only we have started developing our attraction for Krishna. So can you see his Krishna's eyes? Into his eyes, you see into his eyes. He's seeing you into your eyes, and you see into his eyes. All this we can do with Krishna. Is so beautiful. His lips are so beautiful. His cheeks are so beautiful. His hair is so beautiful. So he's so beautifully dressed. He's wearing a pearl necklace, and it is and this pearl necklace is touching his uh, uh, conch shell neck of Krishna, those pearls, and it looks so fantastic. Krishna really is a feast for our eyes. So in this way, we are going to relish Krishna. This is what is the relishing Krishna. You can see Krishna here, sweet Krishna's beauty. Such a beautiful color he has got. That what we cannot define what is this color. Blue or dark blue or violet mixed blue. What will you say? It's not, of course, cobalt blue. It's a rain cloud blue. But it's so nice. His color, you see. So in this way, we can you can see. So diverting our senses from material to spiritual. Material pleasure means the pleasure of the senses. Spiritual pleasure means the pleasure of Krishna. So in this way, somehow we have to divert our senses from material to spiritual. So we are giving some flower to Krishna. So beautiful Krishna, please, I'm giving you such a beautiful. If you don't have any flower in a house, just click to Google beautiful garden or beautiful flowers. You click, you will get so beautiful flowers, and you see those flowers so nice. No, I don't want this flower. This is not so nice. I will offer this flower. This is so nice for Krishna. So you can select, and that will actually Krishna will accept it in reality. You are doing it through via online, but Krishna will accept it as real, isn't it? So it's not visual. It's not visual. It is it's real. So we are using here our mind, intelligence, senses, everything we are using. Pure devotees continue to live here to show mercy on us by teaching about Krishna. So now we have to listen to Maharaj classes. So they are teaching about Krishna and save us from this material world. So they are saving us from this material world by teaching about Krishna. So we have to take those teachings. Don't waste even single moment, single minute, don't waste. So we have to take Maharaj's teachings. So that is why they are staying here for us, to save us only. They are in Bhava, Bhava Prema level. Okay. So why should they stay here? Krishna is readily giving them permission. The Prema devotee, actually, he has been given all the permission of Krishna, that he can anytime he can start and go to Krishna. It is not Krishna's will and wish. It is his wish. Just like Bhishma did, they can decide when they will end their life, because they have got Krishna's Sakti Sankalpa Shakti with them. So anytime they want, they can leave their body. But still, they are living. We know that Prabhupada lived for 5 years, and in 3 years he said, now I have to leave. But the devotee said, begging Prabhupada, no Prabhupada, now you should not leave. We want you some more, few more years. Then he said, okay. Then immediately he started drinking water, and he came out of the situation. He himself wanted to leave his body. So it's all in their hands. So for our sake, our sake, our Bhadu Maharaj is living, our all Acharyas, Guru Maharaj, everybody is living. Okay, now we have to ask these questions to us. What is the stage I am in? Am I in Suddha Bhakti? You can screenshot it, these questions, and write down the answer. Am I in Suddha Bhakti? Write down the answer. Yes or no. Have I attained Nishtha stage? Right. Yes or no. Have I started Suddha Bhakti sadhana level? Right. Yes or no. Then am I in Raganuga Bhakti? Huh? Right, yes or no? Am I in Vaidhi Bhakti? Right, yes or no? Am I practicing Vaidhi mixed with Raganuga? Right, yes or no? Have I reached Bhava and Prema stage? Right, yes or no? You will know where you are here. It's only yes or no. So now we will understand where we are. Okay? Whether we are in Raga Bhakti, whether we are in Vaidhi Bhakti, whether we are in Bhava, Prema, Shuddha Bhakti, where we are. Now, if you answer these 7 questions, you will understand. Okay. So this child is naturally loving Krishna. See, when this child can naturally love Krishna, what is our problem? We have six senses. We are not animals. Our consciousness is developed. Can't we love Krishna? When the child can understand Krishna, he's loving Krishna, the child can understand. Why don't we understand? So to practice bhakti, we should concentrate on developing an attraction to the Lord. See the gopis, they have all developed attraction for Krishna. And they're all coming, running to Krishna, towards Krishna, from all the directions. That is all we are supposed to do. That is all we need to do. Is this very difficult? Running towards Krishna? It's very simple. So consequently, the attraction to the material things becomes less and less. See, the Mataji of ISKCON, she's plucking some flowers for her Krishna. And see, her husband is taking care of the deities, doing arti. It's very simply we can divert our mind. It's very easy because Prabhupada has given us such nice, wonderful sadhana every day to practice. So those sadhanas, if we are doing without offending anybody or without making the service as a kichdi, we have to do the service, only service. So there are some in Tamil also we have written it on top of that. So we have to develop our concentration towards Krishna. So these gopis are fighting with Krishna. Their concentration is to how to fight with Krishna. This Lalita Saki is having a hot conversation with Krishna. And Krishna is, he has broken the pot of them with full of ghee or buttermilk or whatever it is, curd, milk. He has broken. And why Lalita Saki will not scold him? Why Krishna is going to them? Because Krishna wants to pull them. Because he wants their attention. So he is not allowing them to go on the other side. He is telling, no, you have to pay me some, if you have to go the other side, you have to pay me some money. Why we should pay you some money? Who are you? Are you a king? Who are you? Like that, Lalita Saki is fighting. So in this way, remembering all Krishna's leelas or whatever it is, we have to develop our attraction for Krishna. So we are going to see some tips this time for helping devotees to advance in Krishna consciousness. Okay, now see this Krishna. So sweet. He is standing in such a way, Trubhanga form. So he's leaning on something and he's so beautifully showing his bodily beauty. Okay. So we are going to see some tips now. Tips for success. Take your notebooks. Take the tips. Devotees are very intelligent and they give wonderful tips which are born in disguise. So these tips what we are taking are the tips which are given by the intelligent devotees. These tips are also from devotees one. So intensity matters. So this is the first tip. This is our heart. It is having affection, as all the devotees says. Yes, It has faith for Krishna. It has affection for Krishna. It has attraction for Krishna. Everything is there. But intensity matters. Intensity means the thickness of that attraction, thickness of that love, thickness, the intensity, the seriousness of that matters. So our one-pointed concentration on our targeted goal decides our ultimate success. So this is what Maharaj is telling all the time. Target your goal. Target your goal. What is your goal? Whether you are, we just gave you the question answer paper. Just now 7 questions. So in that 7 questions, if you answer from your heart, you will understand where you are. Then if you then you can target your goal. You if you are not in Suddha Bhakti, then target Suddha Bhakti as your goal. If you are in Suddha Bhakti, then target your goal as if you are in Vaidhi sadhana, then target as Raganuga sadhana. If you are in Raganuga sadhana, then target it as Raganuga bhava. Sadhana should end in bhava. So if you are in Raganuga bhava or Vaidhi bhava, then target for prema, Vaidhi prema or Raganuga prema. So according to your answer, you can target, immediate target. Okay, immediate goal. There are 2 goals, long-term goal and short-term goal. So immediate target should be, I have kept it as Shuddha Bhakti. I have kept it as Shuddha Bhakti as my targeted goal. So decides our ultimate success. So we have to target our goal. Avoid the disturbance around and set your priorities right. This has been given by ISKCON. So avoid the disturbances around. You have to avoid the disturbances. How? I think this page has to come back. It's having one. The picture is, yeah, this is the picture. Avoid disturbance. This page has to go there. It somehow has come here. Okay. Now, yeah. So how to avoid disturbance around and set your priorities right? So what is your priority now? Shuddha Bhakti. So now avoid disturbance. How to avoid? See how Arjuna keeps his disturbances away. As Arjuna is taught to perfectly target his goal by his Guru, Krishna has sent for us our Guru to teach us how to target perfectly on our goal of Krishna Prema. As Arjuna is taught to perfectly target his goal. So the Guru is asking Arjuna, Arjuna, what can you see? What is that you are seeing now? He never said bird. He answered, I'm able to see the bird's eyes. He's not even disturbed by the bird's other body, all other bodily parts. He's only concentrating on the bird's eye. If there is a little sound coming from the arrow, if he is doing, if that arrow sounds, if it hears, then immediately the eyes of the bird will get disturbed and immediately it will turn and what will happen? It will fly away. So there is some time now when he is targeting and leaving the arrow and it should reach the bird. So there is some time gap. And in that time gap, the bird should not move. That means how concentrated we should be that the bird will not move and we can target the bird. This is what Arjuna was doing. And we are also, this is previously, this has been taught by the super hero, our Krishna is supreme hero, this Arjuna is super hero, that he is teaching us by his example. So now our Guru is teaching us how to target perfectly. So now Suddha Bhakti we are targeting, then after that we have to target Bhava and then Prema. So target means that we should not get disturbed of other things. That is what is called target. Targeting means just remember Arjuna. We cannot, we are not allowed to divert our mind or senses in any other little thing also. We have to all the time meditate. Yes, I have to develop my love for Krishna. Yes, I have to develop my love for Krishna. For that only, I am going to spend the whole day, I am going to spend only for that. Whatever I am going to do, that will be an offering for this thought. Somehow, my affection and attraction for Krishna has to develop. For that, whatever services or whatever things I'm doing, I will do only for this purpose. If something is going wrong in the middle, if somebody is going to divert me, I'm immediately going to fly away from that place. I am not there. I don't want such a disturbance. If somebody is disturbing us, not able to do our service, our love for Krishna, then what is the use of taking their association? We have to immediately leave that place because it's a diversion. So this is what. But at the same time, as a guru, when Banu Maharaj is teaching us, or our gurus are teaching us, any guru who are teaching us sincerely, then at that time we have to be very sincere and take that goal and avoid all the diversities. So the teachings, we have to take it to the heart. So fixing our consciousness on Krishna is our target. So we have to target Krishna. Okay. So targeting Krishna, see here what is that Arjuna is doing. He's seeing that he's supposed to see the mirror down, and then he is supposed to lead the arrow. The fish is above, and he cannot directly shoot it. He can only see the mirror. The fish in the water is going around. So what he's seeing in the mirror, he's seeing love. Only that love is pushing him towards the target. So in that way, we have to love Krishna. Then we can separate our target. Our target, we will get Krishna, because our love will push. Our love for Krishna will push us. Powerful tips for ultimate success. Now we have powerful tips for ultimate success. Krishna is observing us as how concentrated we are in attaining our targeted goal. Yes, as he is observing Arjuna, Krishna is observing us also, how concentrated we are in attaining our targeted goal. Krishna is behind us. He's beside us. He's in front of us. He's observing us. So intelligence becomes fixed by Krishna's special mercy to his beloved devotees. When we fix our target and Krishna gives he's so surprised. Oh, this child, it wants to come to me. It is targeting me. This child wants to love me. This girl is targeting to love me. It's so amazing for Krishna, because so many lifetimes I was requesting this child to turn back to me. This child was not looking at me, and now this child is wanting me, my attention, and this child wants my love and loving relationship with me. Oh my God, this is fantastic. Krishna is so pleased with this. So he's readily he's helping the devotee. So when we just touch the arrow, he will do everything. Krishna will do everything. Because our goal is to love Krishna. Why not Krishna will help us? He's amazed. He's so thrilled by this, our act. So we have to follow again this Dale's cone. We can never forget this Dale's cone. So 8 hours after a lecture, 80% is forgotten. 10% is only retained by reading. So reading is going to give us very less marks, very less we can remember. 20% is okay by hearing. 30% retained by seeing and hearing. See, now we are seeing and hearing. Okay, 50% is retained by seeing and hearing seeing, hearing and taking notes. This is 50%. 30% is retained by seeing, only seeing. Yeah, we are not only seeing, we are seeing the pictures, at the same time we are hearing also. So 50% is retained by seeing and hearing. 70% is retained by seeing, hearing, studying and writing. That is why I always tell you, please take notes, because it is really recommended that 70% of this time, whatever you are spending, you can grasp that fruit of this time. 70% fruit you can take from this 1 hour, 2 hours. It will never get away from your mind. If this goes and stuck in your mind, intelligence and soul, now there should something happen in our soul level. Now we are putting all this into our mind and intelligence level, and we are using our senses like eyes. We are using our ears. We are using our mind. All these senses we are using. So that all this together, we want a real change happening in our soul level that we will see later. Now we are trying to concentrate our getting our mind and senses, all the senses engaged in this particular topics, in Krishna's topics. So hearing and studying also, we are studying now, and writing, we are taking notes. So that means studying means we are using our mind also. We are thinking at the same time. And then we are writing, taking notes. Then 70%, 90% is retained by doing, following in practical life. So the 90% we can get only when we are applying it. For that, there should be a soul level change. Then only we will apply it. Unless and until it is stuck to the whole soul, we will not be convinced to put it into practice. So now we are so attracted to these classes, and at least these 10 people, you are trying to come to the class regularly, sincerely. That means this is some kind of little addiction. That addiction is that shows that you are completely convinced of this class. This is going to do something for me. This is going to help me. This much conviction should be there. So this Dale's cone, you please have to follow. Otherwise, it's not going to give a big result. Just sitting alone and studying is going to give only, just reading, it's going to give only 10%. So sit with your devotees and discuss about all these things, what you are doing. Then lots of change you will feel. So Maharaj has taught all these things and how to do Suddha Bhakti in this day-to-day life. In this kind of day, see this girl. She is with baby and 2 children. How to do Suddha Bhakti in this kind of situation? Is it possible for a householder like me? All the children fighting, see her situation, catching her head. If the mind is engaged in the transcendental service of the Lord, there is no chance of its being engaged in the lower propensities. So this is Prabhupada's purport. 3.42. So if the mind is engaged in the transcendental service, so mind has to be engaged in transcendental service all the time. So now this has been given, this has been taught by Maharaj, this also. Body, then from body level, it goes to our body senses. We are using first body, then senses, then mind, then intelligence we are using, then soul. Because soul is even higher than the intelligence. So senses are superior to dull matter. Mind is higher than the senses. Then intelligence is still higher than the mind. Then soul is even higher than the intelligence. So our senses are more superior than our body. Then our our mind is more higher than the senses. Then our intelligence is more higher than the mind, and soul is higher than everything else. So we should have higher taste in the soul. Mechanism of the mind. What is the mechanism of the mind? Storehouse of thoughts, mind. Unfulfilled desire. If you are desiring something because of ignorance, and it's not fulfilled, always thinking about, I did not get this, cry, and fight with the husband, fight with the children, fight with the elders, or fight with the wife. What I was expecting, like that, my wife is not doing, my husband is not doing. So unfulfilled desire. They're expecting something in this material world. How is this? Whatever we think that should happen means, are we God? We are not God to make things to happen as we want. What Krishna wants, only that will happen. Okay, intelligence is a decision maker. The senses, eyes, nose, tongue, ear, skin. So this is a mechanism of the mind. So we can see the soul very brilliant inside, very bright, very so much light. It's so bright, brilliant. But intelligence is after the soul, mind is after that, ego, false ego is after that. After that is the gross body with the senses. Power of spiritual vibrations makes transformation in the soul level. See the spiritual vibrations. Now our chanting, this chanting, the spiritual vibrations when we are hearing, that chanting will go inside if we are listening to it properly and thinking at that time properly something, and not doing it as an offense, the chanting, then it is, the transformation will happen in the soul level. It will go inside. The vibrations, spiritual vibrations. It will do something in the soul level. Hearing is important, but practical application is very, very important. So even though you hear all these things, tomorrow while chanting, you have to apply whatever I am shouting, all these 2 hours. So you have to apply it. Otherwise, what is the use of me spending so much energy? What is the use? Only then will it be possible to remember the Lord constantly. The mind is restless. Of course, it is restless and difficult to rest. And yes, it is difficult. But it is subdued by practice. Bhagavad Gita says this. Isn't it? Mind is restless. Of course, we understand. Yes, it is restless. It is jumping, flying, running, here and there, jumping. Okay. It is difficult to restrain. It is difficult to control it. Of course, yes, we accept it. But we can do it, subdue it. Means we can control it by practice. Every day, practice. Then we can control the mind. So like this, all the things from the first slide, whatever we saw till this slide, this is what we have to practice, put it into practice. So images are very powerful. The presentations, PPT power presentation. This PPT presentations, Maharaj started first in the world. He only started PPT presentations. It's very important because images are very powerful. So that's why Maharaj is giving powerful PowerPoint presentations all over the world. See, these people, these movie people, they are showing some, so they are showing some movie, some waste of time movie. Because they are showing images, they are able to subdue our mind, control our mind, control us, and they're making us sit for 3 hours, and they're for wasting our 3 hours and controlling our mind. They are taking money and they are exploiting us. Did you see this? This is nonsense. But people are controlled. They are giving money. They are accepting to be exploited. Why? Because these images. They are the images are controlling them, their mind. They're subdued by that. That means why don't we get our mind subdued by these images of Krishna? Isn't it true or not? So that is why this was a very triggering point for me. So that is why we took this PPT sessions. So this is, of course, this is a little, takes more energy, more time and more attention, and of course, it takes more pain. But it's going to help you. It's going to help me. So that is why we are coming for PPT sessions. So these PPT sessions are going to do wonders in your life. Believe me, because Maharaj is doing this and Maharaj is saying this, and we can see the whole world doing this and exploiting us. Showing a movie, they're exploiting us, taking our money, and they're completely controlling me. Can you see these people sitting for 3 hours for nothing somewhere else? They cannot sit. But these images, they are by showing these images, they are illusory images which are looking like real. They are controlling these people. So when they are doing, why don't we do it to our mind and control it? This is very easy. So we are the one who are going to control our this body chariot. So this picture is very famous. This Hare Krishna yoga.com. This picture has given this. Okay, so Krishna is witness, super soul, charioteer, intelligent, chariot is body, passenger is soul, the reins, the pulling reins, the pulling ropes of the horse, no, that is mind. Then sight, hearing, taste, touch, smell, horses are senses. So we can easily control. Why don't we control? We can control. Never we should give some excuses. I can't control my mind. Because Krishna says, I am there to help you. I will make you remember. I will make you forget. All this Krishna is telling. Then Krishna is there behind us. Why are we giving excuses? If we just keep, just to catch the rope, then Krishna will ride the horse. We don't need to. He is only seeing our trying part, our engaging part. He only wants to see how much we are ready to take this Krishna consciousness. Means loving Krishna. That's all he wants to see. After that, he is there to help us. It's not that we are going to do something. The moment we fix up our target as Krishna, Krishna becomes alert. Oh my God, this boy wants me. He's giving me his heart. Oh my God, he has started convincing me. I should not get convinced. Krishna is thinking like that. Otherwise, one day he's going to catch my hand and he's going to make me sit near him. Then I cannot do anything. So I will test him. Or I will not give him now myself. So he is just slipping from us and going. Slipping. But he cannot. Because the moment we are taking one action on the other, and another action, oh my God, we are pulling Krishna and binding him with our love rope. One time and 2 times and 3 times, now Krishna cannot get away from us. So this is love. So Krishna cannot get out after that point. So Krishna is trying to slip away. That is true. Because Krishna knows that this boy he started trying. That means one day I am going to be in his hands. My hair is going to be in his hands. So now he is going to control me, just like Yashoda. So better now one day I try to slip away. So he's trying, but by developing our attraction for Krishna and developing our bhakti to Suddha Bhakti, we take up Suddha Bhakti. Krishna, I don't want anybody except you. That's all. He's controlled. He's controlled by that love. So once the devotee has taken Suddha Bhakti, now Krishna he's blinking now what to do. How can I get away from this devotee? I can't run away. He's every now and then, whenever I'm thinking of escaping, this boy is giving his love, and I'm melted. My heart is melted, and I'm not able to go away from this boy. Like this is Krishna. So when we are dealing with Krishna, as Maharaj said, Krishna is a person, he said, but supreme person with supreme feelings. So we are dealing with one personality, with feelings, with supreme feelings. So whenever we are dealing with Krishna, we should be able to understand what is happening with him on the other side, what he is thinking. So then we will be able to judge Krishna's thought flow, and we can act accordingly. Okay, it's all subject of love, subject of bhakti. Understanding the mind, 5 senses. So this is the understanding of mind, intelligence, mind, body, soul. This they have given it as a picture. So intelligence in operation. So start giving feast for your intelligence. All this stuff. All this stuff you give. Pack your intelligence with all the stuff. Then intelligence will start operating. It will start again. It will start now running, just like a car has stopped. Then you push, and then suddenly, with a jerk, the car starts. So that intelligence in operation now. So now, as Bhakti Siddhanta started this operation in Bhakti, our Srila Prabhupada, Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. So he made his intelligence, put his intelligence in operation. In operation means it in action. Then Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada was meditating about this. Every time it opened to him in a different way. First, he thought, okay, my guru has told me that preach to the English-speaking people. So he first gave some newspapers. After that, Back to God and magazine, and then he started printing Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam. Then he went to, because that instruction itself opened, bloomed like a flower every time for him. Then he said, no, not this much. I have to go deep. I have to go deep inside his instruction. So then the instruction also starts blooming. Okay. And then one time he decided that he will go to the English-speaking people. So he went outside the country. Being a sannyasi, he went outside. He's not supposed to go, but he went because of his guru's instruction. So this is what is we are supposed to do. We have to take seriously our guru's instruction. Where is that? Bhanu Maharaj is not giving me any instruction. Somebody may think like this. He's not, I don't know what his instruction, what is the instruction he gives me. He is giving instruction the whole of every day. He is giving instruction for half an hour or 45 minutes. He gives Instruction, 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 instruction. What to do, what to do, what to do, what. His instruction is to develop your bhakti. Don't mix it with karma yoga, jnana yoga, ashtanga yoga. Do Suddha Bhakti. Practice it, practice it, practice it. This is what is instruction. So, devotee's heart melts like butter for bhakti. So, if we are going to take up bhakti, of course, it's going to touch our soul level, and one day our heart is also going to melt like this. See that Mataji, her heart has melted. And can you see that heart melting? And as tears from her eyes, her face is full of tears. So her heart melting is coming out like tears. So surrender to God within, within path work at the soul level. So it should happen in the whole soul level. Changes will happen in the soul level. It will happen naturally. It will happen without even you knowing it. So when we change our lifestyle and we change our decisions, just like that, we are living for nothing. We don't know, every day we are getting up and, whatever way we lived yesterday, the same thing, we are following it. We don't want to correct ourselves. What we should not do. We have to leave it. What we should do or what we were doing correctly, that we have to follow every day, practically, practice it every day. So all these things has to be carefully done. Changes happening in your soul level. When such a thing happening, such an experience experienced by this small child, why can't we experience that in our soul level? Just see, when the child can experience what happened to us, can't we experience? So decision making happening right in the soul level. Okay. So what you should do, what you shouldn't do. That's all. That's all you should decide. What all these days you are doing, that also you have a notes. And in that, what was correct, what was not correct, that you have to, this is a homework for you. See the PPTs. So many GBC, senior leaders. There, for them also, this latest technology of laptop and PPTs, it is helping them. They are also following this system. So here we can see our Banu Maharaj giving PPT lectures in foreign countries. So thank you for your attention. So PPT makes everything easy for our understanding. Just like a peeled banana easily slips into our mouth. So just like a peeled banana, this PPT works. What we are trying to tell what we are trying to read and learn for pages, one picture will do. One picture will make enough for you. That will make all wonders in your heart. So thank you for your attention. So PPT works powerfully, isn't it? So it's helpful even for in the material world for the very big leaders. Why not we take up this as our leaders, our senior leaders, our Maharajas, our GBC leaders, when they are using this latest technology, why don't we use it and change our heart? PPT works wonderfully. PPT works powerfully. One should avoid prajalpa, talking of mundane subject matter, unrelated to devotional service. Never ever open your mouth for other things. Prajalpa. Never ever open your mouth. Don't waste the energy what Krishna has given you. Food. Krishna has today supplied us food. And he has given his prasadam also. Not to talk whatever we want. Who gave us independency to use our tongue as we want? Nobody gave us independency. Where from we are taking that independency? Krishna never said. Our mother, father, they also told, control your tongue. Who gave us intelligence? Who gave us the independency? to use our tongue as we want. We have to control. We have to control. When the tongue, without analyzing anything, just like that, talking something or acting something, then we have to control it. Who gave you permission to drop all these words? We can ask question, our mind. So don't give permission to these words to come out. We can control the mind level only. We can control the words before it comes out. Okay. So see, asat sangha. What is asat? What is sangha? This is what is in our PowerPoint presentation. It's like crystal. We are like crystal, no? Maharaj has given this picture, this small picture, no? Like this. This is not very clear in this, but we will be seeing it later, but just to have an idea. Oh, Govinda, feeling your separation. I am considering a moment to be like 12 years or more. Tears are flowing from my eyes like torrents of rain, and I am feeling all vacant in the world in your absence. Oh, Govinda, I am living without you. Now only so many lifetimes gone, and still I am ready to live without you. You see my condition. So please give me some little feelings for you, so that I feel separation from you, and then here afterwards I don't want to go from you. I want to go to you. So in this way we can tell that now I am feeling separation from you. I am separated from you. This feeling is very much paining me. It is like, actually these feelings are in bhava. We cannot artificially apply it, but naturally we can apply this. Even for a little amount in our heart. A very little amount. A little bhava. Not a big bhava, full bhava, but a little emotion for Krishna. That will make Krishna very happy. He will respond to your these emotions, spiritual emotions. Okay. So this is what we are supposed to. Krishna is supreme hero. Krishna's reciprocation to each devotee. Krishna never leaves the hand of a devotee. You can see this picture. He never leaves the devotee's hands. Teacher-learner training. So in the teacher-learner training, we are seeing attraction. First of all, we should have our attraction built up for Krishna, and then attention, and then absorption. You would have seen me always talking about this these things, because they train the teacher trainer course in Vrindavan. They are teaching like this. First, we should have attraction for towards Krishna. So now also Maharaj is talking about this attraction, to develop this attraction towards Krishna, and then attention towards Krishna, absorption towards Krishna, and then comes attachment, and then comes affection. So this is Krishna consciousness. Then 100% Krishna consciousness. So attraction means what? To develop attraction for Krishna is not difficult. You simply have to hear about Krishna, his activities, his name, his form, and his teaching in Bhagavad Gita. That's all. This is attraction. Very nice. It's very easy. Hear about Krishna, his activities, his name, form. Attention. We can get rid of the impurities of the heart by turning our consciousness towards Lord Krishna. Our consciousness we have to turn towards Krishna. With mind we can think of Krishna and project our consciousness towards him. With mind we can think of Krishna and project our consciousness towards him. This is attention. Our mind we have to divert towards Krishna. If the mind is jumping and going towards other things, we have to pull that mind and make that mind concentrate on Krishna, project on Krishna's topics. Working for Krishna is the ultimate perfection of all our activities. This is absorption. So if we don't have any work, we will be simply loitering. Our mind will be simply loitering here and there, and eating some small stuffs, which is not at all good. Just like this chicken. They don't keep quiet. They go eat something from the mud. Like that, if we are going to leave our mind, it is going to go loiter everywhere and grab all sort of nonsense things. So what we have to do, we have to engage the mind. If we don't have service, please ask the devotees. My mind is loitering, please engage me in service. Take out some service which is very interesting for you. So where you will, the service should be like that, that service will make you to remember Krishna and Guru. So then this absorption will come. Then attachment will come. Now you are going to sit near Krishna, your mind will remember Krishna. So this attachment will come. Life should be molded in such a manner that one is able to progressively remember the personality of God in every step of life. So every step of life we have to, Krishna, you're so sweet. You are helping me so much. I am able to see your giving hand in every step. When we are in Krishna consciousness, we will be able to realize Krishna's presence near us at every step. We can see Krishna giving us hands in every step. But then we have to be in Krishna consciousness, then only we can realize that point. Krishna is always present to help us. Affection. See? He's always there to help us. He's very affectionate towards us. We just need to feel it. We can't see it. We can feel it. Krishna is very affectionate for us. See, he is giving us such a wonderful PPT class. Krishna is making arrangement. Isn't it that he is loving us? You love me. You give me affection. He's so nicely, he's presenting so nicely his feelings through these PPTs. Developing our attraction for Krishna is the first rope of love, which binds us with our beloved Krishna. So our developing our attraction for Krishna. All these words are very important. Please note it down, or you can take a snap, or you can see the PPT. I will be sending you the PPT. Developing our attraction for Krishna is the first rope of love, which binds us with our beloved Krishna. So Krishna Prema guaranteed. If you properly learn and follow the knowledge to attain Prema by the mercy of Guru and Krishna. So by the mercy of Guru and Krishna, Krishna Prema is guaranteed if you follow this knowledge. It's very easy. Krishna gives himself when we give our unconditional love. See how he is hugging his devotee. It's fun. Learning bhakti is fun. It's not something which is a headache for you. It's fun. It's love. Love is so nice. Everybody wants to be loved. Krishna is ready to love us. Why don't we unconditionally love Krishna? So in this way, we nurture our heart with all this stuff. Then from Shraddha to Sadhusanga to Bhajana Kriya, in Bhajana Kriya from Anishtita to Nishtha, it will happen just like that. Anarthas, we can just run over on top of these anarthas. If somebody is going to put all hurdles or some stones in front of us, we can keep our feet on those stones and we can run to Nishtha. Don't think they are hurdles. So it's so easy if the devotee is so much loving for Krishna. It's so easy. With the devotee's help, it's so easy because Maharaj is helping us to understand all these things. ISKCON, what it means to have no compromise quality. No compromise quality. What it means is no compromise quality. Means we cannot have any other disturbance or any other material things mixing with this. And we cannot mix 4 forms in Krishna's form. We have to have attraction only on Krishna's form. No compromise in that quality. Okay, there's no compromise quality. That's very important. If we are confused, then it's not going to work. If we are not confused, we can today only we can put it into practice that we can remove the deities, so many deities, not keeping deities as an exhibition. We can have only one deity which we can worship easily, nicely, and show our love for that deity. And this is a no compromise quality. So Krishna is demanding our attraction, our attention for his single form. Krishna is demanding, actually. So he says, you love me in this form. He's demanding. He's very possessive. So he's very demanding type. Krishna is very demanding type. Conclusion. I am in which stage of bhakti? You have to ask yourself. Am I doing properly? Am I in which stage of bhakti? This is what is question. Which PPT sessions knowledge will take me and help me to go to the next stage of bhakti? So now we are giving you these PPTs, and these PPTs will help you to go from one level to another level. If you cannot go to the next level, then you have to see the PPTs again and again. Until unless your mind is your intelligence mind is convinced and it's ready to follow it, then think about it and practice this one homework sincerely. But Shraddha, Sadhusanga, Bhajanakriya, Nanarthanivritti continues until Prema, which means we take that level in the beginning to the extent that helps us to go to the next level. So we are serious about taking that any level, and we have to go to the next level. For that, we have to seriously practice this. Okay, Shraddha, so we can jump and run over these stages. Okay, so in this way, 100% satisfaction guarantee. For your heart, we are giving 100% satisfaction. We are giving you guarantee. We are giving you the best quality, Suddha Bhakti. 100% guarantee is Suddha Bhakti, not a mixed Bhakti. Success is guaranteed. Start, think, analyze, planning, try, do again. Keep on doing. This is practice. Then success is yours. So think an idea, try. You can do it in this way also. Do again and again. Keep on doing, success. Never compromise with our quality of bhakti. So don't ever compromise with your bhakti. Don't mix karma yoga, jnana yoga. If you don't know what is karma yoga, jnana yoga, what is mixing, you just think that whatever is for me and mine, we are doing, that you avoid. And whatever is for Krishna, that you do. That's all. So never compromise with your bhakti. Then 100% success guaranteed. Target goal is achieved. Wow. So in this way, we will achieve our target. Goal is achieved. So see, Maharaj, teachings of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, goal of bhakti is 100% attraction to the Lord with favorable relationship and to please Lord by favorably serving him. See, Maharaj is serving the deity so nice. Favorable relationship. So like this, we have to have, we should develop our love for Krishna. This is first point, attraction for Krishna, and then attachment comes absorption in service and affection and attachment. After that, affection, then what we can do, we can start loving Krishna in a relationship. Krishna, I want to be related to you. I want to be your family member. Let me be your family member. I want a relationship with you. So in this way, we can find out our relationship with Krishna. Okay. So Maharaj is finishing all these things by giving this PPT session. He only made us to do this. Only Maharaj is giving all this treasure of conclusions of the scriptures. So, even the same thing Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is teaching Rupa Goswami. While he is teaching, he is making everything run in his, just like slides in his heart. So Rupa Goswami got hold of all these things and he gave us nectar of devotion. Okay. So like this, we have taken today's lessons. It's all practical, how to apply. Today's class is for how to apply, not big philosophy, just to improve our consciousness, develop our consciousness, attraction for Krishna. Only our attraction to be developed. For that, we need one pointed target and goal should be developing our attraction for Krishna. That is all. Today's class is in one line. So for that, we saw so much, like 3 hours movie, and we are seeing these PPTs to develop our enthusiasm and to fix our goal. So we need some push, no? So for that, we have taken so much of knowledge, and this is going to work in your soul level. Whether you want it or you don't want it, these pictures will work. So we have somehow put it in you. Of course, somebody told me these things has to be seen by thousands and thousands of people. But here, you people are only 10, but we are not bothered for the number. We are hoping that you 10 people will lead these things to the whole world, so that the whole world is with Krishna Prema, and we will offer all the devotees to Krishna. Krishna will become very pleased with us, isn't it? Okay. Thank you so much, dear devotees. Thank you so much to be with us. Thank you so much for giving me such a wonderful chance to be to give this wonderful topic. Hare Krishna. Vancha kalpadarupyasya kripa sindhupyeva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Hare Krishna. Hare Bol, dear devotees. Hare Krishna.